Hey y'all, so I have science-based degrees and I study cellular and molecular biology, and I want to show you how science is finally catching up with scripture and what Yahusha actually really endured for us. This is the Science Behind the Crucifixion series. Today's episode is episode 2, the whipping by his stripes. Okay, so we're going to be looking at Yeshayahu, which is Isaiah 53:5. But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our crookednesses. The chastisement for our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. Also, let's look in Tehillim 129:3. It says, "The plowers plowed on my back, they made their furrows long." So centuries before Rome even existed, scripture described the exact punishment he would face. Okay, so what is the scientific explanation on it? Also, if my words sound weird or I have to be slower to talk, my nose is so congested, so I don't know if it's allergies or what, so that's why I sound a little bit different. Anyway, so the Romans used a device called a flagrum or flagellum. I had to look that up. So these were leather straps that were embedded, they had like sheep bones or leaded weights or glass attached into them. Each strike wrapped around the body, and when you pulled it back, it ripped through the epidermis and the dermis, which literally tore into the skeletal muscles, and it exposed tendons and vertebrae. So with each lash came capillary rupture, arterial bleeding, and a surge of this cytokine-mediated inflammation. Repeated trauma like this caused hypovolemic shock. That was due to severe blood loss and plasma loss. This is marked by rapid pulse, a drop in blood pressure, and syncope, which is collapse. The muscles go into this tetanic spasm from pain signals, and they're like traveling through the spinal thalamic tract to the brain. Okay, so what did I just say? Let's say in layman's terms, the whip that they were using was not just a belt, it was a torture device. Every lash acted like a claw, ripping flesh until his back looked like a plowed soil. He was losing blood fast, his body was going into shock, and every heartbeat pushed what little blood he had left out through all of his open wounds. And by the time they stopped, he was barely alive. And that is before they even made him carry the stake. So what is the spiritual... See, I can't breathe. What is the spiritual connection here? The strikes on his back were the cost of our healing. The covenant of peace was literally carved on his back and into his flesh. Science may call it hypovolemic shock, but scripture calls it salvation taking form.